Welcome back, my viewers. Do you like to hear about the legend Kalidasa? I know it's impossible to explain his works and writing skills in just a video, but it's an attempt. Please support, like, comment, and subscribe if you like. Kalidasa was the greatest poet and dramatist in Sanskrit who pictured his works with the beauty of life. His portrayals are vivid and heartwarming. His word power is unique. In a few words, he is capable of bringing out the entire meaning easily. A little is known about him. At his early years, he was said to be an idiot sitting on the wrong end of a branch of a tree trying to saw it off and finally fell down. This stupidity was observed by some pundits. Then these pundits wanted to play a trick on the princess of that country to teach her a lesson because she abused on them over a period of time and would marry only if someone who defeat her in a debate about scriptures. In order to conceal his stupidity, the Pandits asked Kalidasa to pretend as a great sage who was observing a vow of silence. Kalidasa readily agreed and they presented him to the queen. The princess was so impressed and they married. Night of the wedding day, she realized that he was a fool and threw him out. The dejected Kalidasa wandered around till he came to the bank of a river and saw some women washing clothes. He observed the nature. He found out the stones regularly used for washing clothes were smooth and rounded, while the others were rough and ragged. Then he thought, if stones could be changed their shapes, then why could not his brain change by gaining knowledge? He then started to read, meditated, and prayed to his god Kali to grant him divine knowledge. His wish was fulfilled by Kali. This is one of the most popular legends about Kalidasa. It appears that Kalidasa was at the court of Emperor Vikramaditya. The palace and time of this king are also not definite. Anyway, Kalidasa lived before the 6th century AD, that is about 1400 years ago. Through his works, we can assume that he had lived at Ujjain. Kalidasa wrote 7 works. It includes 3 dramas, 2 epics, 1 elegiac poem, and 1 descriptive poem. Malavika-Agnimitra, Vikramoorvishya, and Abhignana Shakuntala are his celebrated plays. Kumarasambhava and Raghuvamsha are his 2 epic poems. Meghaduta, the elegiac poem, and Ritusamhara, the descriptive poem. Among the 3 plays, Abhignana Shakuntalam is his masterpiece. The roots of the plays are from Indian classic epic Mahabharata. Kalidasa borrowed one piece from this epic and introduced his ideas and imaginations. Kalidasa is also known as Indian Shakespeare because, like Shakespeare, Kalidasa was also a philosopher of love. He knew very well that love is total, unconditional surrender of mind and body. Most of his characters fell in love at first sight. Kalidasa has talked about love between Dushyanta, the great ruler, and Shakuntala, the child of nature, in Abhignana Shakuntala. This love is deepened in separation. The actual union of Shakuntala and Dushyanta has been written in detail, but we can see that most of the time Dushyanta is in a love-sick condition. This condition is heightened when Dushyanta sees the ring which he presented to Shakuntala. Now he remembers the time he had spent with her. Separation is not bearable for both the lovers. Abhignana Shakuntalam is unquestionably a sentimental romantic play. Malavika-Agnimitra is Kalidasa's first play. Here also the theme is love, the love story of Agnimitra and Malavika. In the end, she is discovered to be of royal birth and is accepted as one of his queens. The second play of Kalidasa is Vikramoorvishya. It is also about the love between King Pururavas and the heavenly beauty Urvashi, who was the dancer of Indra's court. The fourth act of the play, showing the madness of Pururavas when separated from Urvashi. It is unique. After many trials, the lovers are reunited in a happy ending. Then, what about his poems? Meghaduta or Cloud Messenger. The theme of this long lyrical poem is also about love. The Yaksha, who is separated from his wife, lives in central India. Yaksha's wife lives in Alaga Nagari at Himalayas. The feeling of anguish in separation can be seen in this elegiac poem. When Eksha saw a monsoon cloud, he remembers his wife's long curly black hair. Then he asks the cloud to deliver a message to his love in the Himalayan city of Alaganagiri. The love messenger cloud is somewhat unique. He describes the landmarks, fields, gardens and sights on the cloud's journey to Alaganagiri. The description is so attracting and so pictorial that one can actually experience the scene flashing in front of the eyes. The beauty of Himalayas are explained beyond our expectations. It is a short poem of only 111 stanzas and composed in an extremely graceful meter. Kalidasa's epic poem is Kumara Sambhava. This work describes the marriage of Lord Shiva and Parvati. It begins with a fine description of the Himalaya. The theme concentrates on Kartikeya, the god of war, to destroy the demon Tarakasura. Here also we can see the love description of Shiva and Parvati. Parvati is much attracted to Lord Shiva, his blue throat, crescent moon, third eye, etc. The relation between the human soul and the supreme god can be seen in this poem. Parvati's young body was described attractively. When she meditated in the middle of fire without having food, the rain comes. The cool drops falls on her forehead to nose to lips, then falls on down to her younger breast, which breaks into tiny drops. The other raindrop hits inside her navel. Who describes this much? Only Mahakavi Kalidasa could imagine this ultimate scene. Kalidasa's second epic poem is Raghuvamsha. There are 19 chapters or sargas in this poem. The epic describes the history of the king Dilipa, Raghu, Aja, Dasharatha, Srirama, Leva and Kusha. It also deals briefly with the 20 kings from Nala up to Agnivarna. Raghuvamsha depicts our ancient historical culture and tradition. He describes the palaces and peoples, their mode of living, food habits, trades, professions, rivers, mountains, etc. Ratusamhara is somewhat a small-scale poetical creation describing the 6 seasons of the year in all their changing aspects. The poet here sees beauty in each different facet of nature and is a romantic side. Kalidasa's writings show up a noble, meaningful mode of life. His works are intellectual. They are both intellectual to thinkers and common readers alike. He was really a genius. Your comments are my motive. Hope you like this video. Like and share. Subscribe for more videos. Thank you.